What's up guys, Houndish here, and today Riven's wishes have arrived as part of Season of the Wish, and this is a new weekly quest. It is account based, so we can do this once per week per account for a total of 6 weeks. I assume as well that you have to actually own Season of the Wish in order to complete these, but let us know if I'm wrong in the comment section. Bungie have said that these quests can be completed any time up until the final shape, and of course this week is the first week that these are available, so we get Riven's Wishes 1, and for the quest objectives this week we need to complete a Rift Generator public event which is located in the Strand within the Dreaming City, and we also need to complete Dreaming City activities in order to fill up the percentage bar. And so in terms of activities in Dreaming City, heroic public events give 7%, Blind Well heroic events will give 17%, patrol missions actually don't count, neither do Ascendant challenges. I'm assuming that we would get a percentage for completing things like the raid, Last Wish, or the dungeon in Dreaming City, and potentially stuff like the coil, but normal lost sectors give 7%, and considering we also have to wait for the public event to pop up in the Strand, it pretty much makes the most sense to farm Aphelion's Rest to get this done. And so basically, the most efficient way to do it is head to the Dreaming City and to the Aphelion's Rest lost sector in the Strand. Many of you guys will already know this, but when you're heading through the entrance to the lost sector, you can actually use a grapple grenade on the Strand subclass to jump up to where the boss is. Basically kill the boss, turn around, and run back to the entrance of the lost sector and repeat. Now considering this lost sector is in the same area where the Rift Generator public event spawns, it's the most time efficient way to do it because we can pretty much farm out all of the activity percentage in around about 20 minutes, and while we're doing that, we can wait for the Rift Generator public event to show up. And if you do a heroic completion of the Rift Generator event, which is the one where we have to destroy the Blights in the first sort of phase of the event in order to make it heroic, a heroic completion will actually tick off all 3 of the required public events. So that sort of speeds up the process, and ultimately, completion of this quest takes about 30 minutes. But upon completion, we can return to Morro and pick up a Wish token, and then we have the option to pick up Last Wish weapons. These will drop as a red border. I'm assuming when you purchase them that the rolls will actually be random. There's also the option of exotic armor from the Lightfall year, and they're all listed as 46 stat rolls, but when you purchase them, the stat rolls are completely random, so you could technically get a god roll, or a not so god roll, like I got right here with the Abeyant Leap. And the other option in the third category includes upgrade currencies as well as mementos from Festival of the Lost and the Dawning. But keep in mind, we'll be able to get 6 tokens over the course of the 6 weeks that the quest is active, so not the most exciting objective for the quest, but I guess this is sort of a catch-up thing really. If you're missing a red border from Last Wish, this gives you a guaranteed option. And the same for players who haven't picked up any of the exotic armor or missed the mementos. Depending on how much of this stuff you already have, that's going to dictate exactly how interesting or useful this quest is, so that's Riven's Wishes. We'll see what the future objectives might be. Bungie did indicate perhaps things like the harder difficulty lost sectors, the dungeon in Dreaming City, but those objectives will roll out week over week. There we go. That's all there is to it. I hope the video has been useful, guys. If it has, a rating below very much helps us out, but otherwise, I hope you guys have an awesome day.